Morning everyone, Ashland Kentucky Chiropractor Dr. Dillon here, and it's time for your weekly video health tip. Well, it's kind of been a rough week in the news for fish oil supplements this week. An article in the New York Times reported on research indicating that fish oil supplements do not reduce the risk of heart attack or stroke in people with a history of heart disease or in people with risk factors for heart disease. Meanwhile, a new journal of the American Medical Association Oncology report is speculating that fish oil may reduce the effectiveness of chemotherapy. So what does this mean for fish oil? Well, basically remember this. When you're looking at studies on a drug or supplement, you have to take the body of evidence, okay? And even though these two new studies are somewhat negative, they're only two new studies, okay? The vast body of evidence and the vast majority of evidence overwhelmingly supports the use of fish oil. So when you look at these studies, you have to group all of them together and look at, are you getting more negative or are you getting more positive? For instance, I'll read this off to you. A 2012 meta-analysis of 20 studies published again in a journal of the American Medical Association, the same journal that published the chemotherapy review, concluded that fish oil supplements reduced all causes of mortality by 4% and cardiac death by 9%. To me, that's statistically significant, okay? Finally, the new study on fish oil and chemotherapy only measured increases of certain types of fats in healthy volunteers taking fish oil, okay? Much of the recent research has involved high-risk populations, meaning a lot of the people in the new research studies, their health was so bad to begin with that they were too far gone for fish oil to help them. When you reach a certain point, nothing can help anymore. So the bottom line is this. Despite receiving some negative press, fish oil supplements offer some important benefits, with only limited side effects reported to date. In particular, the bulk of evidence suggests that fish oil can improve heart health in people who are not regular fish eaters and who are not taking statin drugs. That's an important point. Fish oil and statin drugs are both anti-inflammatory property supplements. So if you are taking statin drugs, you may not be seeing the benefits from fish oil. So overall, with the body of study, fish oil is still a good thing in the important and correct ratios. Not all fish oils are equal. I've always told somebody if you're paying $3 for 10,000 fish oil caps at a local grocery store, you're probably not getting the best fish oil. If you have any questions about this article or any other health concerns you may have, feel free to call me at 606-929-9667. I or my staff, either one, will be more than happy to answer any questions you have. If you're watching me on Facebook, hit the like button for me. If you're over at YouTube, please subscribe to my channel. Or if you're over at my website at www.dillonchiropractic.com, when you're prompted, enter your name and email address, and that way I can send you the weekly video health tip once a week. We'll never ever spam you, and you can always unsubscribe at any time. So once again, this is Ashland Kentucky Chiropractor Dr. Dillon, and I look forward to next week when I can bring you another video health tip to help you and your family be as healthy as you can be.